entertainment desk, of course, we have Segun Arinze and an award-winning veteran in the Nigerian film industry. And of course, Alibaba is still with us in the studio. But before we talk to these two veterans, of course, it's an honor to be standing or sitting at your side.
Which one?
All right. So some ill-fated news about one of the industry's very own. The entertainment industry was thrown into a state of mourning after Nigerian rapper and singer Segun Alibaba, popularly known as Mohbad, was confirmed dead. Adebanke has more on this.
The Nigerian entertainment industry was plunged into mourning this week as the death of one of its budding stars, Mohbad, was announced. Singer and rapper Segun Alibaba Promise was confirmed dead on Tuesday. This was stated by his management. He was 27 years old. The cause of his death remains unconfirmed. Reacting to the news, many celebrities like Olamide, Naira Marley, Teniola, Omawumi, Small Doctor, and others took to social media to mourn the singer. His partner, Wumi, disclosed that the singer struggled till death. She also claimed that the singer was never happy for a whole day. She took to Instagram to share a picture of the baby she had with the singer and claimed the late artist and former Malian record signee always lived with fears, adding that his worry doubled after the birth of their now 5-month-old baby Liam. Mohbad was said to have wanted to commit suicide in the past. This is according to his colleague Akimbi Abiola, better known as Bella Shmurda. Although a cause of death has not been released, rumors making rounds on social media state that he died of an ear infection. Another variant says that charms, also known as juju, was used on him. In another development, an eyewitness said he died of hypertension while driving. None has, however, been confirmed. Mohbad is known for his hit songs like Ask About Me, Pyro, and Peace. His music resonated deeply with audiences and established him as a rising star in the Nigerian music scene. The music world will certainly mourn his death and the talent that departed far too soon. May his soul rest in peace.
Truly may his soul rest in peace. I would like to take your reaction to the death of Mohbad. Like you said before we came on air, that this was one death that was too bitter to chew.
Yeah, very, 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 very bad. It's sad when you see things happen like this. Young people trying to make a living for themselves, and a lot of controversies here and there. And it's sad. It's sad. It reminds one of Dagreen, what happened.
Yes, yes.
So sad. Well, we pray for the repose of his soul. God will grant him eternal rest.
I think one issue that needs to be taken into serious consideration these days is mental health. Mental health of our youth, mental health of creative practitioners is getting too much. And because once this mental health comes in and it's not properly handled, the best option for some of them who have the issue is to take to drugs or take to depression. So that needs to be settled and looked into seriously.
What usually leads to this? Because these issues were thrown up on social media everywhere since his death, about him battling with mental health issues, depression. Even his wife said something like that too. What do you think leads to that? Let me ask you, Segun.
A lot could lead to it. Sometimes could be the non-fulfillment of contractual obligations and the projections where he thought he should be at a point in time could lead to that. Let me give a bit of an example. I'm sure you don't even know that I started my career as a recording artist. I was on Premier Music.
Dream.
Yeah, Dreams. Yeah. And then I followed up years later with another album. Now, when I was at Premier Music, I was living in this same Ikorodu. I was living in Ikorodu, and I recorded with Premier Music. But I felt shortchanged. Because then there was a small cabal in Premier Music. They were favoring certain artists over me. It got very frustrated. I would work all the way from Surulere. I remember now, from Tafabela, Christian Surulere, I work all the way to Satellite Town. Myself and Zubi Enebeli. Why? Because it was good to collect, as at that time, our monthly allowance of 1,000 naira. Now, my shoes were getting torn. I wasn't well coordinated. Yes, the talent was there, but you know, there wasn't any manager, there wasn't anybody to advise you, and there wasn't even social media at that time. So it made the job double and frustrating. I woke up one morning, walked up to my recording label and told Dean this year, I said, listen, I'm out of this. I'm not doing anymore. They thought I was joking. I said, I'm out of this contract. I'm not doing anymore. And he said, okay, we'll suspend. I said, whatever you like, call it. And then I left. I started doing Ripples. From Ripples, I went on to Fortunes. From Fortunes, Chico came up with the idea of doing Silent Night. Boom, Black Arrow. I became popular. He saw me, did this, I said, I see you gone into acting. I said, yes, that's my first love, and it's paying me better. Now I was beginning to get coordinated. That dream of mine was beginning to be fulfilled about where I was headed. And when I felt it was time for me to sing, I came back. So a lot of young artists get frustrated by their contracts, by influences. Let's not begin to talk about the other side of which is drugs and all that. But a lot of influences around that can frustrate your life. So we don't know the backstory. We don't know the backstory. We may never even know the backstory. Or we'll just hear snippets here and there. But the sad part of it is that life is gone.
The police have said that they're going to look into it. So let's and probably there's news making the round that there might be an autopsy. They will exhume the body for an autopsy, which is something that we always have these things as afterthought.
It's sad.
You know, we have it as afterthought. But then again, we hope that because you know, you asked what could be the things that lead to this. You know, peer pressure is one, family pressure is another. And then, like you said, failure to achieve the expectations you had when you signed the contract. And when you see the amount of talent you have and the failure to launch that talent to the expected career that you wanted from the start, it also can get frustrating. And management, we have people who are not trained artist managers. So you just have... Exactly. So you just have people who... Because I'm not doing anything, and this guy, just come and join me. I talked with an artist who A&R in South Africa one time, and she said she went to a school to learn how to manage the artist relationship, manage the artist self-improvement, manage the artist
psychologically,
totally,
psychologically, financially, everything. It's a whole hub.
And like she said. She will tell the artist, oh, your mom's birthday is coming next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then she will now say, oh, you know you don't like this person. He's going to be at that event. You need to prepare yourself for how you relate with the person when you see. Don't respond to this kind of statements. Most of all those do not. So artist managers are just booking agents.
Yeah. This place, they're booking agents.
Most artist managers, the few artist managers that you would know, let's say like... what's the guy that was managed? Efe Moribe.
Efe Moribe, yes.
You know? And then Buki that works with Burna Boy. Those are the kind of people that... But you see, or Burna Boy's mom. Yes. You know? They understand the business. And so they need to begin to impact that knowledge to other people so that the sector can get better with managers and AR.
Okay, so one of the issues that came up as a result of this death is the issue of a cabal in the industry, the creative industry. Is there something like that?
Oh, of course, there are cabals.
There are cabals everywhere.
There are cabals everywhere. It is how these cabals then influence you and what you do. Sometimes your talent can override whatever cabals. So cabals will then come down to your tune.
Yeah.
You know, but
and also some sort of culture, sometimes you also have to watch the trajectory of your career when you're growing. So you don't get over-bloated with unnecessary ego. Sometimes the cabal won't even like that. When they see the first sign of you've got an ego, well, you know, it becomes a problem. So I believe that young arts, as you go along, keep it simple, be humble, climb the ladder. And when you get there, still be humble. I mean, we've seen Two-Face, for crying out loud. Still how